Can you believe it? Just 300 men dared to block an army of 2 million. And they almost did the impossible. One side had 300 warriors. The other, a vast empire with hundreds of thousands of soldiers. It's a battle everyone has heard of, but few truly understand why it became legendary. This isn't just a story of bravery, it's about strategy, sacrifice, and a message that echoes through time to all of humanity. We're in the 5th century BC. The Persian Empire, under King Xerxes I, was one of the largest and most powerful empires in human history, stretching from the Middle East to the edges of India. After being humiliated at the Battle of Marathon, Xerxes refused to back down. He assembled a massive army, some say over 1 million men, to invade Greece once and for all. Though small and divided, the Greek city-states had no choice but to unite, and among them, Sparta stood out as a symbol of discipline and military might. To stop the advancing Persian forces, only 300 men were chosen. King Leonidas, ruler of Sparta, led 300 of his most elite warriors, joined by a few thousand from other Greek states. They took position at Thermopylae, the Hot Gates, a narrow mountain pass where only a handful could pass through at once. In such a narrow choke point, the Persians' massive numbers meant nothing. On the first day, Persian soldiers surged forward like waves. But the Spartan phalanx formation, overlapping shields, long spears, held the line. All day, they didn't yield a single step. The second day was the same. The Spartans stood like iron walls. They didn't retreat, they didn't falter, they didn't die in vain. But on the third day, a Greek traitor, named Ephialtes, revealed a hidden mountain path to the Persians. Leonidas knew he was surrounded. He didn't retreat. Instead, he ordered most of the allied forces to fall back. And with his 300 Spartans, he stayed, not to win, but to buy time, to keep his oath, to become immortal in the memory of mankind. All 300 died. Their resistance didn't change the outcome at Thermopylae, but it slowed the Persians down, just long enough for Greece to prepare. A month later, the Greeks, inspired by that sacrifice, struck back with a decisive naval victory at the Battle of Salamis. The Persians lost. Greece was never conquered, and the world as we know it, Western civilization, continued to be written. Leonidas and his 300 men fell, but they did not die in vain. At Thermopylae, a stone inscription marks their legacy. It reads, "Stranger, tell the Spartans that we lie here, obedient to their laws." Thermopylae wasn't a military victory. It was a victory of spirit, of loyalty, sacrifice, and the idea that a few, when united, can change the course of history. That battle, over 2.500 years ago, still lives today, in films, in books, in the soul of a civilization. There are many more stories like this waiting to be told. Subscribe to The Human Scroll, where we rediscover history, one story at a time.